Alright, hey guys, so now I'm here in the park and I already told you my essential question is, we'll go over it again. How did the Nazi Rocketeers' development in rockets during World War II affect Europe after World War II? Alright, so here I've got a rocket that I bought off of Amazon, and I'm going to use it to just explain the differences between the V1 rocket and the V2 rocket. So right now we're going to run a launch of a V1. I'm simulating a launch. I don't actually have one. That's kind of illegal. But here we go. V1 rocket launch. Now we're going to go over some specs for the V1 rocket. So V1 rockets, they were before the V2, as numbers are sequential, that's how it works. So the V2 rocket weighed approximately 4,750 pounds per rocket. They were ran off of a 17,000 Newton-pound engine, and their maximum range was 150 miles. The rockets themselves had a maximum speed of 393 miles per hour. These rockets, when they were shot, they would launch, and they had wings, and they would launch into the air, and they would be flying, and then their engines would cut off, and they would just fall over their target. So their accuracy was very low. There was not a lot of accuracy, and another big problem is you can hear these bombs. Because of the wings and the metal, they vibrated, and they made a buzzing sound. So as these rockets were flying over London to the city they used to bomb, they would buzz, and all the citizens would be able to hear it, and so they'd already take cover, and so the casualties were low. That is why they created a new bomb, the V2 rocket. So that was a V2 rocket launch. That did not look very impressive off of the camera that we have, but that's because we lost the rocket. It went so high up in the air, we all lost it. We had no idea where it went. We saw it when it hit the ground. I believe we caught that on video for you guys. That was 6 times the amount of force that we used for the first rocket, and that is to portray the difference in max speed for the rockets. The V1 max speed of 393 miles per hour. The V2 rocket, however, 2,200 miles per hour. That's pretty fast. It was so fast that when it hit the ground in London, the citizens could not hear it because it moved faster than the sound of the rocket. It was 3 times the sound barrier. So this means it would hit the ground and then you would hear the rocket falling. So there would be people dead and there's rubble everywhere, and then all of a sudden you hear the buzz for the rocket. The psychological warfare this was inflicting on the British citizens was insane. They were terrified. You could be anywhere and then all of a sudden you're dead. This is the main reason the Nazis loved the V2 rocket. It's because it was able to just wreak havoc psychologically. And that's a main thing in war. You want to break the morale of your enemies. So it's 28,000 pounds. It has a 2,000 pound payload. That's a lot of payload. So the reason that these rockets are able to achieve such high altitude is the composition of the rocket fuel. It was a 75% ethyl alcohol and 25% water mixed with liquid oxygen, as well as an accelerant of hydrogen peroxide and sodium permanganate. So these things are a bunch of chemicals that don't make a lot of sense. I'll explain it later on in my chemical slides. So yeah, that was my video. Hope you guys enjoyed me in the park. So now back to the presentation.